Hello everybody, it's Friday the 15th of May 2015. Welcome to Essex, United Kingdom. Now I've just come for a sort of trip down the allotment, and whilst I'm here I've decided to shoot a quick video to show you what's going on. So if we start at one end and work our way to the other, now you can see the rhubarb we've got here. Look at that. That is amazing. And we've got some more rhubarb here. Now this next to it, it's not to be confused with rhubarb because it is not. This is Rhubard Chard. So we've got rhubarb and Rhubard Chard. Now they are different, but they do look similar, hence the name Rhubard Chard. Okay, so as you can also see, some more rhubarb here. Look at the size of these leaves, they're enormous. Look at that stalk. That is lovely, and you can see there, look, new one's starting. Going to pick some of this, I think, boil some of this up tonight. Lovely. Okay, and you can see broad beans. Broad beans really are one of my favourites. I mean, these were put in the ground October, November time, the seeds last year, and it's now May, and look, some of them are sort of close to 3.5, 4 feet tall. Already got flowers on, so we should have some absolutely lovely broad beans. Broad beans are good. I like them mainly because they come just before the runner beans if you get them in early, and allegedly if you get them in early the year before November time, you miss the black fly. I'm not sure how much truth there actually is to this, but lots of people definitely say it's true. So here we go. That's the broad beans. So that will be, these will be lovely. Okay, moving on. Pile of manure still there with potatoes growing out of it. And here, the purple sprouting broccoli. Still nice to eat raw. See the flowers, look, going to seed. There's some more chard here. Now, as I've mentioned before, this entire allotment utilises the no-dig method. We have these wood chips here for paths. These are particularly good in the winter because it doesn't get all muddy under your feet. Best way to acquire this is to find someone who's chipping up some wood and ask if you can have it. It can be quite expensive to buy it. Okay, more chard here. Rhubarb chard, see that, look? This is last year's. Look at these onions. These went in last year late. Coming on lovely. More purple sprouting broccoli here. And some more onions. So you can see they've got lots of food here. In here. This was the cabbage, the spring cabbage, that was put in last year, around September time. And they're not forming particularly great hearts, but you can eat the leaves, very nutritious, rich in iron and things like that. and we've got this well covered over so that and this one here looks gone to seed. We've got them covered over so that the birds don't get them, or the caterpillars. Okay. Whoop. Here we go, parsnips. These are lovely. All soaked before germination. And then grown on in root trainers, the root trainers I showed you a few weeks ago. So there we go, a nice parsnip bed, and with a huge brassica behind it that's gone to seed. It's as tall as me. You can see that one there. Now under here, this is a bed that we've created. I'll just show you underneath. So you can see we've got carpet. Underneath some, here we go, look at this. So cardboard is placed there, some manure, leaves, compost, and you see all this life here, look. Woodlouse there, we've got ants, and if I dug into it we would see worms. Now this will be very nutritious soil. In a few months or even weeks we will take this carpet off, and underneath that, obviously slugs, we don't want these really, but they're okay under there for now. This will be very nutritious soil ready for setting in, so that will be lovely. Here got some brassicas in here. These have got to be covered up soon because the birds will be flying around and looking for things to eat. And this is the comfrey I showed you. Remember how small it was a few weeks ago? It's now about 3 feet tall, so in a subsequent video I will show you how to make some comfrey tea, which is very beneficial to the soil. So that's what we have there. Some more onions. Okay, we have some more rhubarb. There we go. You can see it's putting in other crowns out now, so we might be able to take them up and grow them on. There we go, see another crown forming. So there we go. So you can see the manure on the ground. We don't use too much in the way of artificial fertilisers here. Try to keep it as natural as possible. I believe that's the way forward for society in general, but that's another story. And now we have the compost heaps, or rather manure bins as they are at the moment. And I can feel the warmth coming off of this one for here. Look at that lovely manure. Okay. These are constructed from old pallets. 2B, that's the number of the allotment. And let's have a look what we've got under here. Right, this was some topsoil. Another allotment here didn't want. Somebody took on the allotment next door and didn't want the top layer of soil. So we've decided to have it. And we've filmed, you can see underneath this carpet here. There we go, look at that. So there's the soil, there's the cardboard, sheet of thick plastic and some carpet, and this will be worked by the worms and turned into lovely topsoil that we will use probably for another bed somewhere. Okay, so that's the allotment, coming on very well. See here we've got some raised beds that were constructed. Very simple construction. These broad beans are amazing. And I'll just show you once again, down here amongst the rhubarb, you can see the cardboard mixed in with the compost and the manure. So it also helps to keep moisture in the soil, which for, in areas of drought or times of drought can be very useful. Can almost hide in these broad beans. Okay then, thanks for watching. Any questions, please ask. Take care now.